Round 7 AMA SMX League Championship Motocross Racing here at Spring Creek, and we got a doozy. Okay, we have the AMA coordinator himself, Bobby. He's in the booth with me. We're going to be going through these riders. We're going to be going ahead and giving them an opportunity to state their case for what they're thinking about as far as the racing goes this weekend, where they're at, and what they'll be doing to better their positions throughout the race day. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to funnel through these guys. Let's see. We have 250s and 450s. I feel like I'm going to start with the new guy. I'm going to start with the Triumph rider. Percy? PE-RCI. Let's get him in. Bobby, can you send him a invite?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I got you.
Thank you. While we're getting him in here, I'm going to say he's a new addition to the factory Triumph team. He just joined us.
Can your voice be shared, buddy? Let me see. Watch. Let me see. Say something real quick.
Sounds like the live isn't picking up his voice.
Yeah. So, how do you do that on a PS5?
Ooh, technical. There's dots. Chase, help me out.
He's on a PS4. So what you would do is, okay, go to the party, the thing how you go to your party, like go to the game hub or whatever, and then click on the 3 dots at the top, go to voice chat settings, and then when it says share your voice, allow. Go to the click the home button, and then go to the party little thing or whatever. I don't know what that's called. Go to those 3 dots, you know, where it says more, like right next to what is this? Invite to game. Click on those 3 dots. Yeah, go to voice chat settings, and then go down to where it says share your voice, and make sure it says allow. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
All right, there you go. He should be good now, though. Let me go to the stream.
Yes, we got you. You're golden.
Perfect. All right, now let's get this going.
All right, let's start it off. How do you pronounce your name so that the new fans know?
It's like Perky.
Oh, Perky. Oh, I love Perkies. There we go. You're my new favorite rider, bro. We got Perky up in the building. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate
All right,
it.
so your factory Triumph rider, how did that deal come about? Did you talk to the factory Triumph guys? What happened?
No, I haven't really talked to anyone. I just started riding the Triumph, and I got more comfortable on it, and I love the bike.
The Triumph is a comfy bike. I spent some time on it when I first got into the league. It's a comfy bike. It's kind of like if the Yamaha and the Honda kind of had a baby. It's kind of in the middle. It's very good. This is your first race. Bobby had mentioned that you were running about 135s here. So how do you feel about on the track? And what do you think you're going to be able to do for this weekend as far as position?
I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm just trying to go out and see where I perform. Maybe top 5. I'm going to try my best and see where I end up.
Got you, top 5. That's absolutely reaching, and I love it. Bobby, you race the 250 class. You know what we're doing out here. Is a 135 lap time and what you've seen from Perky, is it enough to get a top 5?
Yeah, if he stays up for the 30 minutes plus 2, because that's what it's really going to come down to. Can he stay up for 30 minutes? You know, so as long as he can do that, I'm pretty sure, 80% sure that he can get a top 5.
All right, Perky.
Don't let the nerves get to you. Don't let the nerves get to you. Just
They might.
Quick question: Have you been training on longer motos? Have you gotten the settings right for what a 30 plus 2 at maybe medium to strong deform could throw at you?
I've been doing max deformation and 20-minute motos, but I haven't done
Okay.
30 minutes.
Okay. Well, that's a
So
good place to start. I like it.
go see where I end up.
All right. Well, if you can get a couple 30s in before tomorrow, that'll only be beneficial to you. Other than that, good luck tomorrow, and glad to see you in the league, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Let's move on now. Ooh, I got Chase. We got Chase in the mix. Chase, are you in the building? Chase is already in here, so we'll move on to Chase. My teammate, rocking the red, white, and blue for 4th of July weekend. We love to see it. We're patriotic. We love America, okay? Even though they're not paying reparations, we'll make our own, okay? So, Chase, question. How are you liking the track?
Liking it pretty well. Definitely in a 30-minute moto, it definitely breaks down a little bit, and I feel like it kind of favors into my riding style. So hopefully, looking forward to getting it into the top 5 this week for sure.
Okay, another top 5 conversation. That's interesting. So we just had Perky Perk on here talking about a 135 lap time, hoping that that'll be good enough for a top 5. What have your lap times been, and have you been running 30-minute motos?
Lap times have been good. At the beginning of this week, I was running a 140, 139, and then I switched up a little bit of my tune and dropped it to a 137, and I can keep it. If I can keep it consistent with a 137 during the motos, I think I can get it done.
Got you. So you're like I'm going to be running the 137s all day. First lap, 15th lap, won't make mistakes, and that'll be good enough to get the job done.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm jealous. I'm envious. I wish I could figure out that, because that's amazing. Bobby, anything to add?
Like I just said, like I just told Perky, just if he stays consistent, because this track, bro, it breaks down pretty fucking bad. Like, so it's later in the moto is gonna be more on skill. So whoever can keep it up on 2 wheels and stay consistent, that definitely is gonna have it. Because race pace, I don't believe, like, other than the first lap, we might see some 135 lap times out there, but like race pace lap times, if he can keep a 137, he'll be up there.
Yeah, I agree. 135 might be the best you can do in good conditions, but 135, that's ripping in terrible conditions. So if you're 137 the whole time, yeah, I agree with Bobby. You'll be in good form.
100%.
And this track is all about starts too. So that start gate, that start gate.
Start is definitely key this week.
Chase, are you starting in first or second gear this weekend?
I'm going to try to start in second and see what happens. I've been starting first and then just quick shifting it through second into third. So we're going to try something a little different.
I like it. I like what I hear. Chase. You're giving me some good stuff. You're giving me some good juju's. I like it. All right. Well, thank you. Good luck tomorrow in your races, and we'll see you out there, bud.
Yes, sir.
All right. Moving on. Trigun. Let's get Trigun in here, because he's just chilling at the gate. His mom gave him a warm mother's milk. He's sipping that, enjoying his little cracker. And he's just ready to go, dude. Have a little snack. As we see Jake the Dussy just ride by, and we'll get to him, because Jake, I got something to say to Jake, because I saw some video footage this week of Jake's inspiration for his name, and I want to talk to him a little bit about that, because it was wild. And while we're waiting for Trigun to get here, I'm just going to showcase how Americano our drip is. That is absolutely fire. We got the red, white, and blue singing. The eagle is soaring. And we are looking Absolutely fantastic. I'm pretty sure the team split between Alpine Star and Fly Drip this weekend, both of which can be customized for red, white, and blue. So we're all going to be flamed up for the cause this weekend. Shout out to the chat. 8 people watching. Please give a like. Support your boy. Support the league. We're going up. As soon as Trigon gets in here and starts writing, we'll have something to talk about other than his absolute drip. He says, I'll need another invite. Nothing popped up. Trigon.
I got it.
I was going to say, put the Dunkin' Donuts down, bro. Just get in the race, buddy.
Oh, one to watch out for. If you want to put your camera on him.
Yep.
CJ made the switch to HRC from Friday at 6.
Ooh, okay.
On the leaderboard, he's running a 136.
Okay.
So he might be the one to shake things up. If CJ can keep it on 2 wheels, he's definitely going to be the one to shake it up as we get Trigun in here.
And he's looking good on that 23. He's giving those old Chase Sexton vibes. That's crazy. We'll come back to CJ. We'll come back to him. Trigun, my boy.
Yo.
How was nap time?
Pretty good, to be honest.
Pretty good.
I hated it.
I feel you. So, we see you out here in the red, white, and blue. We know you're out here doing it for America. Oh, how do you feel about this track? I know that you put about 1 million laps on this track. So let's talk about, 1, lap time and pace and what you're doing right now, because we've heard from other riders. And then 2, what is your strategy going into this weekend?
So lap time wise has not been as great compared to everybody else. It's around the 38, which I'm hoping I can run that consistently for this race pace. Which the one time I was running those laps was during racing, so I haven't really tried to go for any quality laps or anything like that. I've just been trying to go for laps I could run consistently in the race. So
you said a 138?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so Chase, your teammate, said that he ran consistent 137s. I feel like 138, 137s in super beat down conditions is actually going to be what might take you guys to the front, if I'm being honest, over 30 minutes plus 2. What do you think?
Yeah, I would think so. Obviously, you have your freak athletes in a way, like Casey, who can run consistent 36s, 35s the whole time, it feels like. But besides Casey, I think for all of us guys, especially Chapier Yamaha English, I think all of us have been putting in a lot of work to be able to consistently run lap times that we need to do, because we all know that, yes, it's nice to put down a quick lap time, but if you can't do that consistently, it's just a waste of time. So I think all of us have put in the work to be able to do that consistently. I know personally for me wise, I think I'll have a good week this week. This track is not one of my favorites, but it's also not like a track I can't ride. I just gotta get my head wrapped around it, just run consistent laps around here. But yeah, besides that, I think we're all doing pretty good and ready for this coming Sunday.
All right. A little hesitation in your voice. I need you to say it from your chest, Trigun. What do you think you're going to place this weekend? 3rd, 5th, 7th, 1st? What is it?
I think probably where I'll place, I would say hopefully sixth place again, maybe top 5 finally, as last week I had a chance for top 5 and then I just chucked it myself at the end and let my teammate Rocker get by me at the end, which he deserved. That he rode a great ride at the end to get me at the end for 5th overall. But I'm hoping to back up my result I did last week at Redwood and get top 5 or get 6th place.
Okay, top 5, maybe top 5, 6th, around there. That sounds very good, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. Real quick, pause for the chat. Eduardo Pylos said that I should do the same style of broadcast for the 250 races, but in the 450 races. And I will say to Eduardo, brother, I love you, and thank you for going ahead and throwing it down in the chat. But I'm racing during the 250 races or 450 races. Therefore, I couldn't do that, but I appreciate you appreciating me.
If he
Also,
wants to watch the 450 races, he could watch it on my page.
exactly. We have multiple lives going on. The 450 riders have the 250 back, 250 guys is back, and vice versa. 250 guys, they go ahead and shoot live. So Bobby has live, Drip does lives, I do lives. So whatever you want to see, we kind of got it. But I appreciate you chiming in. And shout out to Zoran. He said, let's go, and that's what we're doing. So Trigon, thank you so much. Any secrets? Are you? Chase said he's going to try a second gear start. Are you going to dabble in that, or are you going to be first gear starts this weekend?
I'm still gonna be first gear, but the one thing I do different compared to everybody else is I actually give it a little RPM. Like I don't go full max RPM, I give it just a tad, and that seems, for my style of race starts, that seems to help me a lot compared to everywhere else where I full throttle or no throttle. I seem to get the best starts when I barely creep it like you would in real life.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Okay, so we're gonna shift gears here. Bobby, anything else?
What have you done this week to kind of help you within this week? I heard you say in second moto you let Rocker pass you for fifth. Were you winded? Were you tired? Or were you just like, you know what, he can have it?
I'll say on that, I kind of just rolled over my head, got a little distracted by something that was going on, and I fell back to back 3 times in a row, and that's what screwed me there. But I would say for getting prepared to maybe not do that this week, to be honest, I think one of the things that may screw me is I was so hyper-focused on everything that I wasn't relaxed. And this week I kind of just took where I rode a lot, but I also gave myself time to relax too and not be over egotistic about gotta ride every single day, can't, no days off, where I feel like in a way that hurt me to where I'm just at to Sunday, I'm just wore out and mentally stressed out where I couldn't even ride how I wanted to the end. So took a little bit of a mental break during this week for the first 2 or 3 days, and then got back to ride, and I think that's going to help me out for sure.
For sure. So
Got
you
it.
found that balance to where you're comfortable.
Yeah, no, definitely, for sure. Right now I'm feeling great right now. I'm feeling fresh. I'm not over riding anything, or so right now we're feeling pretty good.
That's good. I don't really have any other questions. You pretty much answered everything. Like you said, you're shooting for a 6. I think you get a top 3 if you run those consistent lap times. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Who you want to interview next, Scar?
All right, try again. Thanks for stopping by. Moving on. Let's go to a 450 guy. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's see who I got. Let's see, Jake the Medus. That's a 250 guy. 250 guy, Cuzzo. 250s. A lot of 250 guys in here today. I love the 250 spirit. Let me find him. Got him. Pelfrey also on the team. Let's get him in here. Let's talk to him. See what he's doing. His life.
I feel like people would be nervous to show up on Pressday because they don't want people watching their line.
I mean, yes, but I'll tell you one thing. In outdoors, there's a whole lot less big lines than there are in Supercross. So everyone's kind of doing similar stuff. So
yeah,
unless you're taking a cheater line, I feel like there's nothing really to worry about, because there's not too many secrets out here outdoors. But I do feel you. Whatever edge they can keep, they're going to keep. Pelfrey picking a different. He looks like he has 2 flags. He looks like he has red, white, and blue, and also Pride Month flags on his bottom. I'm just saying, that's the drip. Pelfrey, we were just talking about your drip. It's very American.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, Pelfrey, you're the first 450 rider that we've been able to go ahead and interview today. We've had a lot of 250 riders. So, from a 450 point of view, how are you liking the track? What are your fastest lap times, and how do you feel?
I I love Spring Creek. It's one of my favorite tracks on the game, and but I can only get like uh, a 133 is the best I've been able to get. I ain't been able to like hit a 131 yet. I don't know why I haven't. Like TC and the rest of the guys can hit it, but I'm the kind of guy that I can't really. If I can't run it, then a 133 and a 134, I believe that can keep you up front if you can run that kind of pace, stay on two wheels. You know what I mean? So
I
that's what
agree.
I'm going to try to do. So you've
No,
raced with me, Skirt. You know.
of course. Yeah, no, I was just about to say, um, we've been practicing multiple days this week. And I feel like the best I've done on this track, this is just skirt talking, real shit. The best I've done is like a mid 132 um, with deform, with race pace, pressure. And we were
Right.
doing back to back to back 10-minute motos. And then we did one or two 20-minute motos back to back. So we got a feel of that race, uh, basically the race pace underneath the track, breaking down heavy over time. And 132 was my fastest. I saw Dale. Um, who else? It was Dale. Maybe Barry got into the 131 ranges. Crip Walker.
Right.
He likes to be there. So I
Oh God, yeah,
feel
yeah. I
I
don't get it.
feel
I don't have a clue.
well, it's not that they're doing anything different. I knew exactly where, because me and Dale went heads up the other day, and at the top of the hill that you just came down off of, he hits that line so perfect, and I noticed it every lap. He'd only gain on me there, but that's worth half a second. So if I'm doing 132s, that can get him to 131s. And so this track, there's nothing special about it. It's just you got to tighten up your lines and make sure your setting is good. Have you worked on
Right.
your settings?
I have. Yeah, I sure have. I softened it up a little bit. Right now, I don't do too good on the mic talking, but
You're
I've
doing great.
I softened it. I softened it up, and it seems like it is like it feels way better. So I got a little help from what is it, Damo
Yep,
and
Dama.
Damo, and he helped me out. Me and him was on earlier today, and helped me out with that. And because me and him we could stay close, but then again, he in some sections he would, he would just be able to hit them way better. Like he could like blitz the rollers, and I just can't really do it as good as him. And he's like, "Are you running stiff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm full stiff." And he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "Try soft
Soft
too." And I
head.
was like, "Okay,"
Shit.
and I did it, man, and it's helped me out a whole lot.
100%. Yeah, this isn't a track where you need stiff suspension. Honestly, you can put the Cialis away for this track because there's nothing really big out here. The softer suspension will help you through the downhills. It'll help you to get into those tight inside ruts that you have to brake hard for. So the fact that Damo shared that, I mean, he's our team manager for the 450s. He definitely is going to have our best interests, and he didn't steer you in a wrong direction. I'm running stock suspension on this track on the 450 just because I don't like the bike feeling so dead. Um,
Right.
and it's proven to be good through the long laps and the heavy deform and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I
but
do
but
better when it's rough.
yeah, exactly. But I might go soft one, moto two. You know what I'm saying? So you're definitely on the right page. Are you rocking traction 3 or 2? Because I'm running traction 3 on this track.
Yeah, I have to run three every track. I can't. I've tried it, messing with it on pretty much all the tracks really, and I
Yeah.
just cannot. I have to have it on three on every one of them.
Sounds good. No, yeah, because we've had battles all week, so you're doing great. I'll tell you right now, you're not the type of guy to just tuck front out of nowhere, and your consistency is amazing. And I wish I had it because I don't. I'm getting better, and this track is actually kind of I'm feeling it. So maybe this will be different for me. But every week you're very consistent. So I feel like if you stay up as you do, and just keep the bike, set up right, I feel like you'll do great. Well, where do you
Well,
think
just
you'll line
like I
up this
told
week?
TC. Yeah. Just like I told TC, I'm like, he's like, man, I got down to 130 this morning or last
That's
night or
crazy.
something.
TC is
And I
on
told him,
absolute crack.
I said, TC, I'm like, that's awesome. And the quick lap times are great, but I never was one that could, just like run a super, super fast time. My, I don't know what you call it. I mean, it's better for me, like in a race. I always do better when there is a long race and then the track gets rougher. It seems like I do better the longer the race is. Like I can't do them quick short races that good because it takes me a minute to get in my flow. But once I get in it, like a 30-minute moto to me, I do way better in a 30-minute moto than I do a quick 5-minute moto or something. You know what I mean?
Yep, I do. I understand completely. You're no minute
Well, if you
man,
can,
and that's for sure.
well, if you can keep, if you can keep like a 133, 134 in a 30-minute race on this track, you're gonna be up there. You know what I mean? In my opinion, if you stay on two wheels, be consistent. So that's kind of my key that I try to stick with.
No, 100%. And your fans want to know, were there any illegal fireworks going on at the Pelfrey house last night? Because I feel like there might have been.
Oh, we blew this town down, brother. I
That's
mean, we
what's
blowed
up.
her down.
That's
Absolutely.
what I
Yeah,
want to
we
hear.
love it. Yeah, we love it, man. 4th of July, the girls and the family. I mean, we had a little family get together last night, a little family get together tonight, and where it was press day, I'm like, look, I love y'all, but y'all got to go. I got to do press day, man.
Y'all gotta go. No, I feel it. Let me tell you something. That's what the 4th of July is about. It's about family, friends, firecrackers, and gallons of liquid courage, and then we get it done.
That's it. That's great.
All right, thank you, Pelfrey. Good luck tomorrow. I will see you out there. You've been doing great this week, so thank you for stopping by Press Day, and it looks like you are absolutely ready to rip.
Absolutely. I thank you all, and good luck to everybody tomorrow, and let's get it.
Yes, sir. All right, Bobby. Moving on. Who we gonna go through? Want to go to Jake or you want to go to Chris?
We can go to. I'm gonna invite him. His name is Lightning.
Ooh, Lightning MC
I
Boss.
don't,
He'll
yeah,
have to tell me how he pronounces his name for real, real.
we're gonna go to him. He's young. I don't know how young he is. I think he's probably like 16. I think. A
Nice.
husky rider. We haven't had a husky rider in here in a while. The last husky team we had was Hemi.
Yeah, back in the
Hemi.
day, huh?
So yeah. So it's good to see that Huskies back.
In other
So it
news,
seems like
before he gets on here, isn't it crazy that Diddy beat most of his charges?
that's money, bro. That's
That's
money.
it
That's
must be, bro.
money.
It
It
must
must
be.
be the money.
Because I was like, how? That is crazy. Bro, we'll talk later offline. I'm just going to say, you don't see that very often, and that was crazy. All right,
No, it's
Lightning and Bass.
is his mic on?
Lightning, is your mic on? Are you sharing your vocals for the live? That's what we need to know.
I can't hear him.
I can't hear him at all. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get Jake in here then. Let's get Jake in here.
All right, Lightning, work on your stuff. We're gonna go to Jake. We'll come back to you. Where is Jake? Jake. And all right, we're on Jake. Let's get Jake invited into the chat to pick his brain because I have to tell him a couple things that I witnessed this week. Absolutely insane.
Right, can we hear you now? Lightning, can we hear you? He just left and joined back.
Oh, is that Lightning?
Yeah, that's Lightning.
All right, we'll do Lightning first.
Yeah, we're
Lightning, real quick, do me a favor. Keep writing as you answer questions so that we give our viewers a bird's eye view of how you rip this track. Perfect. Also, how do you pronounce your name? I'm looking at Lightning MC Seabass. Is that correct? So do you like Lightning? Do you like Seabass? Do you like MC? Lightning?
Okay, Lightning.
Got it.
McQueen.
But let me tell you something. If you start winning, I am going to say kick his ass, Seabass. I'm just telling you right now.
All right.
That's a Dumb and Dumber reference. He's young. I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. That's all right. Let's. How you feeling, Lightning? It's your first pro race. How you feeling? What did he say? Okay. Feeling good. On the Husky, what do you think you're gonna place? Okay. Are you coming in with some expectations, zero expectations, just going out there to have fun? That's smart. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't. This is really scursing. He's putting me on the spot right now.
Bobby, tag me in, brother. I got you.
Go ahead.
All right, so we haven't seen too many people go to Husky. We've seen a few people that are damn good riders now move on from Husky. Tell us a little bit about the bike. What were you riding before? And is this bike a strong bike for you?
I was on a Yamaha, but then I just switched to Husky, and I just liked it better.
Got you. Okay, so you like the Husky better than the Ami. You know what? I like to hear it. If you're on the bike, dude, I think RJ Hampshire got a third this weekend at Redbud. So yeah, the Huskies ain't nothing to ignore. Yeah, they're doing good. This is your first race, so you said you want to do a top 10. Is that correct? Has the Husky team or anyone you've been working with kind of helped you out with settings, or are you just kind of going into this just my first race and I'm just going to do my thing? Got you. Okay. Well, Bobby, he's a 250 rider. I know this 250 class is wild, especially over 30 minutes plus 2. Do you have any advice for the young blood coming into the league and just putting it all out there?
Bike preservation, especially on this track. If you're close enough to make a pass, make it and gap the person. Ride clean. Because it's on this track it's faster to ride clean than try to bang bars with somebody, because on this track it'll slow you down. So as long as you can just stay up, stay consistent, and trust yourself, you're gonna be good. Don't let the nerves get to you. Everybody on the line is nervous, so if they say they're not, they're lying. And just go out and ride like you know to ride. I've seen your lap times. You're not slow. Or else you would be debuting at Loretta's. I'm not saying that those riders are slow, but you're on the pro pace, so you should be good. Yeah.
Yeah, Lightning, I like what I see. I was checking out a couple of the lines, how you're racing right now. My live is amazing. They're showing support. They're in here. They're seeing exactly what you're doing. And like myself, you got good lines. You got good lines. You are a pro pace. I feel like you should just take it, I would say one moto at a time, and remember that it's 30 plus 2, and that can get tedious, which means you need to be prepared for the whole 30 minutes, but also understand that dudes are going to be crumbling minute 20, minute 25. Like, you will be able to make it up if you stay on 2 wheels. You can easily go from 10th to 5th in the last 5 minutes if you just stay strong. And that's how it goes.
Yeah, cause I'm looking at you on drip string. You have it. Just trust in yourself. Just
And
just
finger
trust
bang that
yourself,
clutch
bro.
button, dude. Just clutch spam, bab, 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 as many times as possible. Just keep, especially on 250, you need to be clutching in third gear all day. All right,
Yeah,
Lightning.
I'm looking at him. He's running smooth.
He's good.
Is Jake in here?
Jake is in here. Want to move
All right,
on?
let's talk to Jake. Yeah, let's talk to
All right,
Jake.
Lightning. Good luck tomorrow, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. We're going to go to Jake the Bussy. Here he is, the man himself, the myth, the legend. Probably did your mom, but we're not going to tell nobody, okay? Jake. Jake.
Yo.
Boy.
How,
What
have
up?
you got me?
I got you, brother.
How you going?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm doing great. Do you want to know something hilarious?
What's that?
Okay, so I got shared the galore behind your name, Jake the Muss. Okay, I did not know that fucking Aquaman's
Yeah.
father, like 15 years ago, made a movie about where he just beat the shit out of people, dude. I swear to God, I saw that and I was
So you
like,
seen Once We're Warriors?
yes, bro. It makes so much sense now.
Yeah, bro.
100%. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Crazy. So I already loved you, bro. I already told you you were literally making me your number one fan,
That's
bro.
good, bro.
Literally. Yeah, it just got worse for me. All right. So Jake, you've been putting in classic
Nah.
rides, top threes all over the place. Okay. You moved into Honda. The bike's been good for you. You've been absolutely ripping. Do you think that this weekend could possibly be time for you to step up to the top place on the box? And what are your times currently?
Currently, I'm at a 1:35.32, bro.
Very good. Okay, very good.
And I believe that is the fastest out of the 250s.
I love it.
Yeah, it is.
I love it. Bobby.
But nah, I like this track, bro. So to be honest,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're feeling good for this one?
I was just
he's
saying,
going
to
for
be
it.
honest, I think a win's on the cards.
Okay. Okay. Bobby, so
What's going
from
on?
what you've seen and you've raced Jake and you've seen his, come up story, what are you thinking when it comes to him being able to actually make it to that top position on the box? Like, are you buying into it? Do you think there's stuff that he needs to still work on? Like, give us some insight since you're a 250 rider.
After the performance last week at Red, but when he was like fourth for like more than half the moto, and then was able to clinch a second, I think he's more than capable of getting on that top step. He just has to put it all together. And like you heard him, he likes this track. So, and I feel like this is more of his track. More of his track flow. It's like that wide open, not really too many big jumps. It's just really consistency and being wide open, which Jake is real good at. On the Cowie, he was showcasing it at Thunder Valley, and now he's doing it on the Honda times 10. So I think it's gonna be just like any other weekend, but I feel like if he can just do what he did last week, but just get the good start and kind of minimize the battles, yeah, he could win.
Bang, there you have it, Jake. The AMA coordinator himself just said he believes in you. If you just hold it together, get a good start, don't get mixed up with any nonsense, he believes that you actually have what it takes to possibly be on the box. Number one
Oh
position.
yeah, from a
Yeah,
legal,
nah, bro.
from a
I
legal owner
believe that
perspective, I'm
too.
a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan of Jake.
Nah,
Tell
I
me,
appreciate that, bro.
I was gonna say from the Lawrences to the Davies to now the Jake the Mussies, bro. Y'all be drinking some different water, bro. Y'all be just flying over and just taking over fucking July 4th. I feel like. I don't know.
See how it goes, bro. It's all different come race day, eh?
That is true. That is true. Well, Jake, I've always believed in
But
you. I think that you are great, and I feel like you're just one finish away from making everyone see what I see. Well,
I'm
there, Joe.
coming.
I'm on the 450 class, 100%.
Yeah, I'm working, bro. But no,
All right, Bobby. Who do you want to
I just
move on
enjoy
to
the battles
next?
every week, bro. To be honest.
No, I feel you. As Jake gets
Oh yeah.
booted off of that double, we will end that segment. Thank you, Jake, for being here. Good luck tomorrow. We both believe in you, bro, and we will see you on the track.
Hey,
Let's get Go
easy,
ahead. Go
bro.
ahead. Go
Thanks for
ahead,
having
Jake.
me.
Easy. Take care.
Let's get Let's get Let's get Cuzzo in here. Let's get Cuzzo. I want to
Ooh,
hear from
Cuzzo.
Cuzzo. He rode great last week. He
Shout
rode
out to
great
9 people
for a rookie.
watching in the absolute live, going crazy right now. Leave a like if you haven't.
Come on.
Subscribe if you haven't. Guess what, guys? I'm only 77 subscribers away from getting monetized, so we absolutely need to get that bag. That
I'm
was a
only
shame.
8 subscribers away from 100.
That's what I'm
Get it there.
saying. Everybody, get in while it's early because we're only going up. I hope.
Come on, man.
All right, let's see if Cuzzo gets in
Cuzzo.
here.
Cuzzo's in here.
Oh, he's in here? Cuzzo.
Yeah, what's up? Is his mic on?
Cuzzo, you need to turn your mic on and let the audience hear what you're saying.
Yo,
Cuzzo.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Hey, live. Can we hear Cuzzo?
Can they hear him?
They're not responding. Cuzzo, say something.
Yo. Yo.
We got him. We got him. He's good. Thank you, Chase. We appreciate you. All right, buddy. We've been looking at you all season. How is that Cowie working, and how do you like it on this track? First questions.
I think, I think I could do good on it. It's riding pretty good. When the track breaks down, it definitely gets slippery, though.
Got you. Has your team
Um,
worked with you on those settings to kind of combat those high deform late moments in the motos?
no, kind of just solo right now. Figuring it out by myself. Just race by race.
All right, no problem. Either me or Bobby will go ahead and hit you up off chat just to kind of get you square because we both believe in you. You're a very fast rider, and if you need help, we're all family here, so you can always reach
Yeah,
out.
don't be afraid to ask. Do not be afraid to ask, bro. At all.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 100%. Because at the end of the day, every rider needs to perform. So you can have the best setup, you can know every amazing line, and you can still finish sixth. And that's no shade to nobody at all. But I know pretty much everything to do on this game, and I tuck front so fucking much that it's disgusting. So it all comes down to the rider. But if you have, a shitty setup, we'll do our best to kind of help you out with that so that you have just the best opportunity to do what we know you can do. So just letting you know that, okay?
Alright, thank you.
No
So
problem.
I've seen you testing on the Honda. What's that about? I'm gonna ask that Pressday. What's going on?
Was I? I don't think I was.
I'm just saying. I seen on the leaderboard, man. I'm seeing on the leaderboard, man. Did HRC offer you something? That's,
There
you don't
might
have
be
to
a
tell us.
technical difficulty. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Let's get on to business. Okay, so now we know that you are the 250 team manager over there at Cowie. But you said really nobody's around. How have you been getting prepared for this track? Because last week you had great comeback speed. I think you were in like 12th at one point. You came back up to like ninth, battle for eighth, even battle for top five at a point in time. So what have you been doing this week to kind of help grow yourself? Since you said nobody was really helping you.
Definitely been practicing way more. Last race, I didn't like my performance, so I definitely just got more seat time, I guess, on this track.
Okay. Okay. Did you change anything in your setup any, or kind of like the same?
It's pretty much the same through the season. Haven't changed it
Okay.
much.
All right, well, that is something that does need to change track to track. I'll tell you, most of these outdoor tracks require at least +3 grip on the tires. Some of them you can get away with +2, depending on how deep and how broken down they get. And suspension will vary anywhere from, if you're feeling frisky, +1 on the suspension. I wouldn't suggest it, especially if you're not like expert level. I would say anywhere between stock and maybe -2 is a good place to kind of mess around with. And some tracks do require -3 suspension. So just kind of playing with those during the week and putting on those 30-minute motos so that you can just get a feel of the track breakdown is kind of key. So yeah, but I think that, Bobby said it well. He saw you going from 12th to 9th, 8th, make a mistake, but you have the speed. So I feel like if you stay up, you'll be right up there. A top 5
Yeah.
is easy for, the right rider who knows what they're doing. It's when you start getting into 4th to 1st territory where stuff starts picking up and you have to kind of, be a little different. But I mean, you're new to the league. I think a top 5 is right there.
Yeah, me too. I definitely think I could perform this race and get a top 5.
Yeah. Chase is
Amazing.
one of those competitors, man. He's gonna come back. Last question. You debuted at Southwick. How are these races different from what you're usually used to, like the pubs and stuff?
Way more fast paced, I guess. It's like I mean, I don't really know. It really just stays a lot of groups. There's like your top 5 group and then top 6 and then 10th. Really, whatever group you get put in, you just gotta try to push, I guess. It's within pubs, you like sometimes get singled out, I feel like.
Okay. That's about it, man. Hope to see you up top 5 tomorrow, man. 'Cause I know you can do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Cusso, what's it called? Send me or Bobby a message afterwards, and then we'll get with you on good setups for this track for sure.
All
Yeah.
right, will do.
All right, brother.
See you guys.
Later.
Later.
Moving on. Shout out to the chat. We had 15 watching. There's only 9 now, but there was 15. You guys are absolutely beautiful people. Before you leave, please leave a like and definitely subscribe. We're trying to make money, okay? Cash rules everything around me, okay? Let's go.
Cream.
We got
Who we got
CJ.
up in here?
We got Barry's in here.
Let's talk to CJ.
Let's talk to
in
CJ.
here.
We got 4K trays in here. Oh, we got them all, bro. I love it.
I'm gonna invite CJ right now.
All right, we got CJ. We got CJ
I'm
on.
curious.
He's making that 23 look great. And he's doing a
He's,
red, white, and blue combo with kind of like a baby blue boot. That shit looks fire.
He's isn't he in this group right here that's coming up?
He's ahead of the group. He pulled over.
Okay. I'll probably to join.
Moto Brapping, what up, dog? We're out here doing Pressday. So you can get to know the riders that will be in the league tomorrow racing, round 7, Springcreek. CJ, if you can hear me, my chat wants to see you riding. They do not want to see you sitting. I'll wait till CJ jumps in. We'll jump on board with fucking Barry. Comb my hair, mommy, please. It's close to bedtime, Barry. Captain Lowline himself. Mr. What is it, a triple? Hold my beer, I'll do 5. He's right
Right?
here. And look at Barry doesn't give a fuck about 4th of July, bro. He's black on black. My goodness. You know, he's
I'm
not
curious
the.
to see how.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
curious to see how Barry's going to respond because we haven't seen Barry win since round 1, and that's you know Barry. That's very unlike Barry. So he
Yeah.
came close to it last week. Well, I wouldn't say he came close because Crib Keeper just fucking dominated, but he was in second at times. Had room for the overall, but he got second in Moto 1. I'm just curious to see how he's going to respond. So actually, let's get Barry in here. We're talking about him. Let's get him in here.
Let's get Barry in here, honestly, because he's not the.
Okay. CJ just joined.
Okay.
Let's get through CJ.
We'll keep it on CJ for now. CJ, you better be riding by the time I get to you.
Oh,
Okay,
CJ.
here he is. He's riding. All right, CJ. So first off, love the switch to Honda, love the 23, and I love your drip. I love how it's like red, white, and blue-esque, but it's more of like a red, white, kind of purplish light blue. It looks hard as hell.
Thanks. That was the kit's all drip. That was all him.
Yeah, that's fire. I'm a fan.
It is nice though. I love it.
Yeah, no, it looks hard as hell. Okay. So, Bobby, I'll let you lead the way on this introduction. You followed CJ over multiple team changes, how he's been doing. So I'll let you open it up.
All right, CJ. Made the switch back to Honda as of recently. It was a lot of talk in the air about it, but no confirmation. How did that deal go down?
Oh, just the results I've been putting down haven't been what I wanted when I was on Friday at 6. So I needed a change, and I knew Honda was it because that's the only other bike I'm really good on.
Okay.
So and I haven't looked back since. So feeling good. Think I can get good results again.
Now, the last time we seen you on Honda was Supercross St. Louis. You had got, I believe, what was a 6, and then has the team been helping you at all this week? Because we noticed you got your lap time down to 136 on the leaderboard. How do you feel like that's going to transpire into the moto? Do you think you could run that consistently, or where are you at consistently on your lap time?
Consistently, probably 138, 137 close, and probably between, I would say 137, 140 probably.
Okay.
But yes, they've helped me.
Now, last weekend you didn't do so good. How do you feel? How do you feel coming into this weekend? Since the bike switch is a different color fender, are you a little bit more confident in yourself?
Yes, a lot more confident. I'm feeling really good here.
Okay.
Fast track.
I was gonna say you looked the part. CJ, I've announced the kind of the big part of the Supercross series and then all of this outdoor series, and I did notice that on the Yamaha, you kind of seemed to be lacking a little bit of intensity, a little bit of comfort. You just weren't fast, and we knew that you were fast, and we were kind of always wondering what's up. So was it more of like the team wasn't getting you there, or was the bike just something you didn't enjoy?
The team was great. Like I got nothing but love for all of them over there.
Got it.
It was the bike for sure.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, because I made the switch from Honda to Yamaha too. But I was kind of opposite, you know. So like you made the switch, right? And then you're like, oh, it's not what I thought. I made the switch and it was what I thought, which kind of just proves you got to ride every bike and you really got to test because you never know what bike's going to do you better. And honestly, I feel like the Honda's doing you absolutely fantastic. and that's no bullshit.
I appreciate that, and I agree with you
Hell
with
yeah.
testing the bikes.
Hell yeah. So what do you think you're getting this weekend? We got a 5th, we got a 6th. What do we got? We got a 10th, we got a 1st.
I wouldn't say first. I don't know about all that. Definitely a time top 10. Hold on, kid. Definitely a top 10 for sure.
Got you. Okay, top 10. Keep it humble. I get it. You know, we want to under promise and over deliver. So I feel you.
It's true.
I honestly think he has a good top 5 in him this weekend, especially if he's saying he run a consistent 138s. Because like we were saying earlier, CJ on the Honda it's different. It's different. He rides more aggressive. I've raced him on a Honda and I've raced him on a Yamaha. CJ on a Honda is way more aggressive. He's harder to pass. He's he's definitely gonna bring that energy that Honda needs and that he needs, because it's we're only halfway into the championship. We have 12 more motos. We're only on round 7 out of 12. So there's still a lot of left racing to go.
A lot of racing.
Points. Exactly. He can he can circulate a bunch of points for those SMX rounds. So I believe in you, CJ.
Yeah, he looks great. We're watching him right now. He's giving me Chase Sexton 2023 vibes right now, minus the tuck front. And honestly, you may get the Lit Kit Award of the weekend, because you're making me kind of jealous, bro. I'm kind of like, well, I don't know, dude. That Honda looks mighty nice. I'm joking. Yamahas are better. There always will be better, and you will never beat me on a Honda. But I will say this: you look fabulous. So I do think that you're going to get better than a top 10. I mean, you'll get a top 10, but I think that 10th is the low end. You probably will be battling for 7th, 6th, 5th place. You look good, brother.
I appreciate that.
Hell yeah. All right, moving on. Who do you want to bring in here, Bobby?
Let's see who we got in here. Let's see.
We still got Crip. We got Barry. We got who else? We got we got TC.
Let's
we got 4K Trey.
Let's get Barry in here.
Let's get Barry. Okay, we'll find him.
Because we were talking about Barry at first.
We were.
Let's get him in here. Yeah.
Barry, he's the hero. He's the hero that MX Legends needs, not the hero that MX Legends wants. Okay?
No. People see Barry as the villain, man, but he's oh man. I wanted Barry to win this championship so bad, because I feel like it slipped away from him last year with he missed 2 rounds. So
That'll do it.
I think he had the point. Yeah, he had the points lead. Kind of like with the Supercross situation, he had the points lead in Supercross. Missed a round. So, I just don't want his career to be a bunch of what ifs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, hopefully
sometimes though, you have your Ricky Carmichaels, right? And I feel like Kuno would be a Ricky Carmichael. And then you have your Bubba Stewarts, bro. And I feel like Barry is okay with being a Bubba Stewart. He doesn't necessarily need to, have the most race wins or the most titles. He likes being the fastest guy. Like, that is his thing. When he shows up, he just wants to win. Doesn't even matter. So let's get him in here so he can pick his brain a little bit on that.
Because Barry's going to be up front. You know what I mean? Like, that 5th place at High Point, that was fucking shocking to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was in 10th for more than half the moto, so it's like,
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, I feel like Barry's one of the most naturally talented, not to glaze, Chad, not glazing, but I will tell you, Barry probably practices at this point in his career less than all of us, and he just comes and just makes it happen, and it's a marvel to watch, and you guys are blessed to see it. I'm blessed to see it. I wish I could repeat it. He goes faster than me and doesn't tuck front somehow, as much as I do, which is crazy.
Skirt, take it over for me real quick. I gotta take this phone call real quick.
Of course, of course. Is Barry coming in here or?
Did he come in here? I invited him. Did he
Got
come
you.
in here? No, he didn't. So let's get TC in here
All
while
right,
we
we'll move
wait for
on.
him. Actually, 4K Trey. Let's get 4K Trey.
All right,
So
we'll
people
get.
won't think like, oh, we only interview our teammates. Let's get 4K Trey in here. I'll
No,
be
we
right
got.
back.
All right, for sure. All right, we're gonna bring in 4K Trey into the booth. As long as he's showing online, which he's not, making my job harder. Sent him the invite. Hopefully he pops in because we want to talk to him a little bit. He has my old number. He has my old bike. And we battled a few times this year, so I want to see what he feels about it. Come on, Trey, pull over. Answer the phone. There we go. He's coming. Anytime now. Anytime. Trey, my live is absolutely killing themselves off because you're not jumping into the party. Trey, you're ruining my life, okay? I'm going to have to move on. I have to move
All right,
on.
I'm back. Let's go to TC.
Yeah, we'll have to. I invited Trey. Oh, he said bad service. Okay. Not your bad. Not your fault. Oh, you in here? Trey?
KC's in here.
Wine at night, and then turned into a bottle, and then turned into 2 bottles of wine. It's like, this shit ain't good.
KC, mute your shit.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Thank you, brother. Trey, you in here?
I'm just checking in on y'all, that's all. I just wanted to pitch in for 2
Why
seconds.
can't I hear KC?
I can hear Casey. Can you not hear him?
I can't hear KC. I can't hear KC, but he's not muted.
Hello? Hold on 1 second, guys.
There we go.
That's Trey.
I was just checking in on y'all. I just wanted to pitch in for 2 seconds. Tell y'all I love y'all. Follow, subscribe, do the shit.
Follow, subscribe, do the shit.
Hey, we appreciate you, Casey. But also, this is Trey's interview.
Sorry, Trey. Good luck this weekend, bro. We'll see you out there. I just wanted to chime in real quick.
You can hear
That's
me?
all.
Hell yeah,
we
hell
can
yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
We're gonna do Trey, and then we're gonna do TC.
If you want to do me, text me, one of you two, Skirt, Bobby, just let me know.
Okay. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
I'll talk to you guys.
All right, Trey, it's all about you now.
What's up?
What up? I'm glad you got connected. So, me and you have had a few battles these last couple races. Both of us.
Oh, dude, I know.
Not doing where we want to be, right? Like, it's very obvious that both of us are not happy. How are you dealing with these outdoor tracks? You like me are much better at Supercross, but how have you been adjusting? And do you like this track that we're on this week, Springcreek? What is the lap times that you're going through as far as like fast lap times? And do you think you'll be able to contend for the box?
Honestly, going into this week, I think my goal, much like other weeks, have been to get a good start. I've been struggling with starts more than anything. I feel like either if I get a good start, I either get taken out or tuck front. And, I mean, last week I had both races had to start from, dead last. So obviously if I can minimize that, I think I would be able to do better. You know, I think with this track, being able to maintain a 134, 133 every lap, I think if I can do that and get a good start, I'll put myself in a pretty good place.
Yeah, I feel like with a good start and consistent 133s, you'll be fine. Like if you
Oh
like
yeah.
let's say you cross the first lap in fifth place, if you didn't crash the whole time and we're doing 133s, you'd probably win. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's so your speed's there. You said you need to work on your starts, which I totally agree because I have been getting terrible starts. Fun fact, I haven't even made a video in like 2 weeks because my races have been so ass that I don't even want to subject my followers to what it's been. It's been that bad. So we're both going through these growing phases. Are you able to get on and practice with the team, or are you just kind of doing your own thing right now?
Right now I've kind of just been doing my own thing. I've been traveling a lot recently, so I get on when I can. Like I'm actually out of town right now, and I'm playing on a pretty different setup,
Yeah.
and actually using my hotspot to be able to connect. So that's why it's a little like laggy and glitchy and whatever. But I should be going back home tomorrow though, so I should be pretty set up.
So are you going to be home for the race?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that'll be good. Okay.
Yep. So I should be pretty good tomorrow. I'll be playing on a different setup than have been of recent, so that'll be a little different. But I mean, we'll adjust, make it work.
Nah, I feel that. I remember back being on Team Honda and stuff. We had plenty of team practice, but even when we couldn't, get it in, we still made time to just kind of do what we could. And it was no big thing, but Supercross is a lot different than outdoors. And I know that Supercross for you is where you were really a wild card. Same with me. So, it might be one of those things where if you can't get to the gym to train, you might just have to take what you can take and just kind of see it through until when you do have time to kind of dedicate it to the track and everything like that.
Oh yeah. But no, I'm looking forward to this. It's definitely this track, Springcreek. It's one of the tracks I'm more like confident on and I feel fast on. I mean, it has its fair share of like big lines, but I'm sure that if I can hit them consistently and stay consistent, I should be able to do pretty good.
All right. Well, everyone wants to know tomorrow, what place are you coming in? First, third, ninth? What do you think?
You know what? I set a goal for myself every week to top 5. So let's say fourth. I think fourth is my highest finish this season. So if I
Yeah.
could match that or even better it, I mean, obviously that would just be clutch. But I give full respect to Barry and Kuno and Cripps. So coming in first place, I mean, everything would have to fall perfectly. Stars would have to align, and I mean, I might if I were to get first, I would go buy a lottery ticket afterwards. With the lobby that we have and the guys that are in here, I mean, they go so fast. I just can't even comprehend it. And playing in first person too, going that fast, it's just like it's a lot to comprehend and all at once.
Yep, I agree. We're watching in first person right now, and it looks absolutely insane. So I know a lot of the viewers right now are like, this game ain't easy, especially when you're in first person because everything's flying at you 100 miles an hour. So we
Yeah,
feel
cause
you.
see, like even right there, you think you're going one way on the track, and then next thing you know, you're just completely off the track. So
Yeah, I get it. All right, Bobby, anything
I
else?
think if I can minimize mistakes, that's just the goal going in. Minimize mistakes and overall get a better start. I talked to Drip and wanted to work on that a little bit, work on starts and stuff, and also playing in automatic, it makes that kind of just something out of my control starting wise. But I think if I can just get off the start clean and get a first lap clean, I think the rest of itself will take care.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to get you off of automatic. I'm pretty sure I've been telling you that since the Honda days.
Dude, and I tried it out. I sat there. I just don't think I have enough time because I'm full-time college student and athlete, so I don't think I have the time to learn it. Like, when I get on, I just kind of get on and just play, But I only do it for 30 minutes, and that switching over from automatic to manual, especially after like how far I've come on automatic, it would just be like a complete night and day difference, and I just don't have that time.
Agreed. I can definitely see that. So, Bobby, anything else, or are we going to move on to the next racer?
He kind of explained everything, man. I got high hopes for him, man. I'm a fan of 4K Trace, man. He's pretty fucking decent. If you haven't already, whoever's watching, go on my channel, that boy Bobby. Go watch the 450 motos, and yeah, he's fucking amazing. And and to be on automatic too, keeping up with those boys. So, just keep it on two wheels and get a good start. You'll be fine, bro.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to seeing maybe me and Skirk can have a battle up front this time.
We always seem to find each other, so hopefully I find you at the front instead of mid-pack or the back.
Right?
Yep. All right, brother. Well, good luck tomorrow, and we're going to move on to the next racer.
All righty.
TC in here.
All right.
Yeah, boys.
Been waiting patiently.
Later.
You have a good one, man.
All right, TC, we on you, bro.
How's it going?
It's going great, brother. I see you out here in your America's finest. We got the red, white, and blue drip going hard.
Yeah, I switched it up. Yesterday or whatever, I was running like that red gear, but right before I joined in here, I tried this setup. So I think I like the way it looks a little better.
Looks great. So me and you and Pelfrey and Damo have been running laps this week. How are you? Oh, and High Watered as well. I know High Watered said he sprained his vagina, therefore he might be switching leagues or something. But we've all been putting in laps. So how do you feel with team practice on the track? Where are your lap times? And do you feel like you have enough this week to go top 3, top 5, maybe the win? Where are you at?
Well, realistically, I'm going to go with a top 10 because I haven't cracked that yet. I do think with the team switch to the Yamaha, there's a chance with the laps I'm running, I could, if I'm just dialed in, maybe get that top 5. Currently, as Pale mentioned earlier, I do have a 130 lap on the board. I have only ran that in time trial. Granted, it was on max, but in a race like we're battling, the best I've put down is like a 132, which I know that's about what you're running.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel good on the Yamaha. I do think a lot of my consistency issues were the Cowie, because I feel like I don't crash nowhere as much anymore.
Got you.
So the Yamaha so far, we'll see how tomorrow goes, but in terms of just the everyday riding on the Yamaha, I do feel a lot smoother, faster. I think the bike in general is just faster, to be honest.
I agree. The bike is faster, for sure. I've ridden both Cowies and Yamas, and so I can tell the chat that he's not bullshitting. The Yamaha is faster. And our battles this week have been between me, you, Pelfrey, Dama, right? Mostly.
Right.
We ran 20-minute motos, and literally all 4 of us will be like, there's some outlier motos, but for the most part, we're within 10 seconds of all of us, 4 riders. Like, we're running real good. So I have a feeling that this race will be start dependent. And if you're comfortable on the bike and you're not tuck in front, bro, your fastest lap is faster than mine, and I'm pretty confident that if I keep it up on 2 wheels, that I'll be in the top 5, maybe top 3. So, I don't doubt that you'll be top 3, top 5, maybe even top 2. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen you ride, bro, and it's been awesome to see what you've done from Kawasaki to Yamaha.
Well, like you said, I'm gonna go with set the bar low and hope to surprise everybody instead.
Hell yeah!
I'm not, in that way I don't put it a little. I always get a little nervous on race day, so I don't want to overdo it and get extremely confident, and then the nerves get to me. So I'm gonna go out and try my best, and like you said, I've definitely put the work in this week. I've probably played more this week than I have in a long time.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that translates into the race. I have been running like even as much as like 35 to 40-minute motos on max with the
Got
AI.
you. Yep.
So thankfully the setup I'm running seems to be fairly smooth all the way through the race. The other day I did a 132 or a 133 after the 30-minute mark. So that's still a good lap. So
Hell yeah.
feeling good. Shout out, obviously, to Bobby for bringing me and Pell and Cliff over. I think it's a good switch, and I hope we can prove to be an asset.
Bobby got deep pockets, bro. He'll bring everybody to Chaparral Yamaha if he could, bro. Let me tell you.
Right. Well, like I said, I hope we prove it was worth bringing us all over. I definitely know, like, if I can put it together, like you said, I think I've got a lot more potential than I've shown lately, but hoping this week's a little different.
Yeah, no, you've been riding great, and honestly, Bobby will cut you if you don't. So you're doing good.
Right. Well, I was actually Barry jumped in. He got into a race with us the other night, and then like everybody left, and I ran a one-on-one with him, and I only lost by 0.8 of a second, and actually got a message from him telling me good battles. So to get his respect means something's going right so far.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Barry's a piece of shit. So take what he said with a grain of salt. I love him. Barry's my brother. He knows that. Shout out to Barry.
He's never really direct messaged me much, and the last time that he did in 2024 was a "you're slow" message, basically. So I was basically,
my guy.
To get a good, I'll take a good battle message versus "you're slow" any day.
Hey, see? So now you understand the piece of shit joke. That's where it's coming from. Nah, Barry's a real one, bro. He's he's shown me so much stuff on this game, and with settings and just lines. Like Barry is like he's forever like my boy on this game, regardless.
Oh yeah, I've definitely got respect for him and like everybody in general, really. But I know I've got the speed to compete, so we'll see how it goes this weekend.
Let me just say something real quick.
Yep.
For the people at home because I know a lot of people just started watching us this year. Barry wasn't always that freaky fast. Barry was in the same league last year, in the same position you were, TC. Made the bike switch, and just not like an overnight thing, but like within like 2 rounds, I went from seeing Barry in like 10th and 12th and 13th to 5th and 6th, and then out of nowhere, it's, oh shit, Barry's up front battling for a win. So you're on the right track, bro. Like, and Barry will tell you, like, because everybody just thought Barry was just fast, and it's like, no, Barry put the time in, and you're doing exactly what he did. So you're on the right track, bro. You're on the right track.
Like I said, I didn't really ever think the bikes were that much different until I switched this last time. And the first time I jumped on the Yamaha, I was having a hard time controlling it because there's just so much power difference. But now I'm actually a believer that they do have these bikes to handle different and the power different characteristics between them.
Yeah, a lot of the internet nerds will be like they're the same bikes. Don't believe them because I've ridden everything and they're all completely different. Completely different.
I was gonna say I believe that for sure now, and I was also one, like, I think because I mentioned earlier, I was the one that would always like try to just find a good tune and run it on every track, and I've been tweaking around on that more lately too, and it definitely benefits you to take the time to test and change the tunes around and stuff like that.
It absolutely does. And in Supercross, you can get away with finding a good tune and running it track to track because those tracks don't differ too much. But motocross is a whole lot different, and you definitely benefit from testing. So 100%.
Right, I'm right there with you. I agree for sure, 100%.
All right, brother.
Walk.
Oh, hey, real quick before you leave, Barry, you there? Barry, do you remember when you texted TC and told him he was slow as fuck?
Yeah, we've talked shit back in the day. We're bros now, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I've still got the November 2024. You're slow message basically. So
It's all love.
to get a
He
good
said,
battle message from you, it actually meant a whole lot to me, to be honest.
No, you're fine, bro. We're gonna have some battles tomorrow.
There we go.
I'm excited.
All right, DC, we're gonna get Barry in here. We're gonna let Gotham talk to the hero that they need and not the hero that they want. Okay.
I appreciate the time, and we'll see how tomorrow goes.
All right, brother. Good luck tomorrow.
All right, catch you later.
Later. Barry.
Harry Balls.
Big dong long dong schlong dong. What's up, Barry? Let's get him in here. I want to see it. All right, so Barry,
What's up?
why are you so anti-American, dude? Are you gonna bomb Iran, or what's going on?
Why you say that?
I don't know, dude. You're fucking all stealthed out, dude. Are you sneaky leaking on the side, or what's going on?
Oh shit! We gotta do 4th of July kids, don't we?
Yeah, dude. That's the birthday of our fucking country, Barry.
but if you love America, it wouldn't hurt, you know.
We'll be there.
He's like, I'll
I'll
fuck
get
some
him
white
your
bitches. It's
designer on
cool.
He's gonna come out tomorrow with the Lebanese flag. Watch. He's done it. All right, we got it. That's cool.
All right, Barry. So, real shit. I've been asking people similar questions. I'll ask you to start similar questions, and then we'll move on to some specific questions. So, fastest lap that you've laid down on this track ever in your life. What is it?
Like current season?
No, fastest lap on Springcreek.
Well,
Oh, yes,
before-
current season. Yes.
Yeah, current season only 129.7, bro. I can't beat it. What is everyone else running?
You said a 129.7.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the next question. Angry.
Wait. What's everyone else running?
Slower than that.
Who? I saw Roger at 130.6.
You're a fucking lie. You're not running no 129.
Check the leaderboards.
I'm looking at it. You're number 2
Well,
right now.
it's glitched. There's ain't no way. Handy ran a 120.
Yeah. I'll give 20. I'll give Andy a 20 for Andy, but
126 is like world record shit. What's Xana around there run?
Zan ran a 126.37. Damo ran a 126.65.
I'll believe that when I see it. I don't know if that's true.
No, okay, no, hold on. I talked to Damo about that 126 because we were literally racing. No, we were racing. Don't say there's no way. Don't be a hater, Barry. Calm down.
I'm not being a hater. I'm being a realist. That's Zan running a 1. That's Zan's time.
So yeah, dude.
I'm running my ass off, bro. I can't beat 129.7.
Yeah, Kronos and Cheat Lines got Zan his fast line. You heard it on my live. Anyways, we'll move on. Damo did tell me that 126 that he ran was a glitch. So that is official. He told me that. Yeah.
I think 128.5 fucking riding my ass off is my ceiling.
I would say everybody's in like the 130 mark.
Yeah. Which I don't like this track. This track's ass. I'm not winning tomorrow, so.
You never
Okay,
know.
that's interesting. Barry, that's interesting.
Wait.
Wait. Barry, we've been slurping your dong on my chat, okay? We've been absolutely glazing you. Because listen,
not on Springcreek.
Because listen, we say this all the time. Barry doesn't train. He hits a 6-pack of Coors, rolls out of bed, kicks 3 whores out, and then just says, "Can I race today, guys?" Fucking Moto 1's already done, and we still let him in, and he whoops us. So, have you been training lately? Have you been getting a little more serious, or are you still just like, it is what it is?
I kind of been having to because these motherfuckers are no life in it.
They are.
like 50 laps I'll run through the week. I don't know.
Bro, I'm going to tell chat. Give me a like if you think that no lifing it should absolutely be my first piece of merch in front of front tucking motherfucker. Because let me tell you something. You're right. everybody since they've learned the tracks has been
Oh,
putting in
oh my
hours.
god.
I don't know if I like it or not. I guess I do. The races are pretty fun when they're competitive like that, but
it's better for the
real
viewers.
gangsters when you don't know, and whoever wins that, you show up.
There's two ways to look at that, right? And so
yeah, there's two ways. So.
Yeah, so the way you're looking at it, I agree. Yo, we're gonna show up. This is it. 5 minutes. Let's go. And who's the best? And then the other way is everyone has even amount of prep time. Who can get real Bruce Wayne on it, right?
Yeah.
And so, dude, there are nerds like Trigun out there that absolutely play this shit 23/9. Okay, and there's no rest days. So, have you had to up your training because of that?
I mean, I just can't commit to it like that. I can't run for like more than 90 minutes.
Just overall, just in a day, you're like, if it's been an hour and a half, you're like, I'm done.
You know, this shit, it takes so much fucking brain power to compete.
It does.
Fucking fried after an hour.
I agree. So last week, Bobby would know better than me because I was literally getting 14th at Redbud in my second moto last week, so I did not know where you were at. How'd you do last week?
I ran 2.4 last week.
Yeah.
I don't know what my overall was. Was I third or fourth?
Let's go see right now.
I think I
Bobby's
got
gonna
third.
check that out. Because I honestly thought that I would do really good at Redbud, considering I laid a 125 and thought that that'd be good enough. It wasn't at all.
I don't remember the lap times.
Yeah, a 124 is very fast. 125 is pretty fast. And an average lap time is probably like 129, 128. Yeah, but in order to not bore my audience, I just stopped fucking posting races that I suck on because no one wants to see that bullshit. I know I'm a professional yapper, Barry. I can talk about everything for forever, Barry.
Any skirt content is...
You went second overall, Barry. You went 2-4.
No shit. Bro, I passed Dama. I don't know what happened, but I was flying on the last two laps, and I caught him like 6-7 seconds back.
Yeah, he was very mad about that.
Yeah,
he was not happy. Yeah. Well, Damo is one of those guys that he can do something that I can't. When he gets pissed, he gets better. When I get pissed, I just suckle in the suck, bro. I just sit there fucking beating my soft cock to a losing fucking number is what happens. He doesn't do that. He gets real hard and he wrecked and he gets the job done. It's crazy.
Have you talked to Crypt Keeper? Is he gonna blow us out of the water this week?
Well, Crypt's moving pretty quick. Yeah, we haven't talked to him yet, but he's gonna be like, yeah, buddy. He's gonna hit us with that fucking bullshit.
He's in first person, bro.
Yeah, he's in first.
He's got to be the fastest in the first person rider, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing about Crypt. Crypt's real good. He's real fast. Whenever you make, because I remember him just joining the league in Supercross and then coming here, and this is zero shade. I'm just observationalist, okay? I'm just making observations. When you become epically, intensely fast, better than anyone, out of seemingly nowhere, I ask myself what's going on. That's all. That's all. And maybe he has no job. Maybe he lives off of fucking Sugar Mama and he gets to play PlayStation and MXATV all day, every day. And maybe that's how he did it. Or maybe he's just him. Or maybe he's cheating. I don't know. But I'm going to ask him the question.
Is wild. I've never been smoked like that by a first-person rider.
Yeah.
Or seen it.
Well, because first person is not faster objectively than third person. So I'm simply saying, I wonder what's going on.
Yeah, y'all should ask him.
Oh, I'm gonna. This is my life. I'm gonna ask him all the questions. Not out of hate, out of love, because I want to know. All right, Barry. So
see if it was a fluke or not.
I mean, he seems to be.
He's been up there. I don't think it was a fluke, but
yeah, it's not a fluke.
Like 30 seconds, bro.
But whatever he's doing, it's definitely something. And
I think he had that cheat line, not cheat line, but he had that upper hand with that line no one else was hitting at the finish.
Yeah, he was hopping onto that table, super clean.
Yeah.
But to give him props on that line, he did stop hitting it about 2 or 3 laps into his second moto because the deform got too bad, and so I did notice that. But you know, I'm only gonna believe broccoli chicken rice for so long, dude, because PEDs fucking do some shit, dude. So we'll find out what the virtual PEDs are, if there are any.
He got that Cronus in.
Bro, it has to.
We'll see tomorrow.
All right, Barry. So tomorrow, what do you think you're going to be at? 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 5th? What are we doing?
My prediction.
Yes.
I'll give me a 3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Bro, I get up to 1st every single week, and I just shit my pants.
Bro.
Oh, I guess last week I didn't. He smoked us last week, but. All right. Realistic though, I'll give me a 4-2 again.
Barry, I liked you at 3-1. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hold Barry to 3-1. If he gets 4-2, I'm not gonna shit on him too hard. Okay, guys.
What track is next week?
Unadilla?
Buds?
What is it?
Or Una?
Let's see. I think it's
This stretch coming up, I'm gonna be hard to beat. Unadilla, Buds, Ironman. Those are my tracks.
Yeah, I suck ass at Ironman, dude. I'm getting lost. I'll already tell you 16-16 for me, Ironman.
Next week it's Washougal, Washougal.
Oh, Washougal,
Ironman,
yes.
Yeah.
I was flying Washougal too. Yeah, these last 4, I'm gonna get some wins. I don't know about tomorrow though.
All right. Well, Barry, thank you for spending your time over here. It's always a pleasure. Your family.
Yes, sir.
As a live kid already, surmise, or if they didn't, Barry's the homie. But all of us in the league, we treat each other with respect and we love each other. But there are some that are closer than others, and Barry is close. He's so close. He's like a lambskin condom. He is barely there. He's so close.
When's the next vid dropping?
Bro, I've been going through existential crises with my videos, bro. I just don't feel like... Listen. My headphones, they broke. That sucks, okay? My races have been trash. So all I've been living off of right now are my lives and my yapping because I don't know the direction to take. But in a couple days, on Monday, I'm going to the store and getting some bomb-ass headphones, and we're going to put out some good videos. They're not going to be league race videos unless I win this weekend or at least get a top 3 because my league videos have just been like me getting my ass kicked. I feel like fucking OG high water, bro. Just fucking in fucking 15th place, bro. And I just don't want to put that shit out. So we're going to work on it, and we're going to come back. But if I win this weekend or at least get a top 5, you'll get a video.
Well, you can always text me if you need a viewer's opinion on content or whatever.
Oh, bro, I appreciate you. For sure.
Yes, sir. I'm your number 1 fan.
Barry. Everybody go follow Barry. He doesn't have a channel, but just, leave in the comments that Barry's the man.
I don't have a YouTube.
I know.
Yes, you do.
You do?
No, he doesn't really have one.
I want to follow.
Yeah, but I don't have videos.
Just give me your personal, give me your Facebook, bro, so I can fucking tell your mom about an amazing son she raised.
I'll give you my Facebook privately.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right,
all right, guys, moving on to Barry's. Oh my! I mean, hella nerd status just commented. Love Barry. Ooh, you got hoes going wild in the chat.
Oh shit! You got women in there?
Yeah, bro. I got 2% of my viewers are women, so yes, that's 1% of them. All right. So, Barry, we're going to move on to your arch nemesis Crypt, okay? We're going to go see what he has to say about his... He's
not in here.
He was, though. He's not?
He left like an hour ago.
Oh, no.
You know Crypt, if we're not racing, he doesn't want to be in here.
Yeah, he did leave.
Kuno didn't show today.
We got CJ. Hold on.
Has Kuno ever missed a single race in the history of the league? I really don't think he has. Not since I joined.
No.
That's
He
it.
really hasn't.
All right. So honestly, then after you, it's just going to be Bobby. So we're going to talk to Bobby, and then that's it. We're going to cut it.
All right, boys. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
All right, Barry.
Catch y'all
Take
tomorrow.
care. Good luck.
Bet. Yes, sir.
All right, Bobby. Let me get on you real quick. All right. Got you. So, Bobby, you put about a million laps on this track.
Just about.
Just about, right? What do you think it's going to take for you to win? I asked them third, fifth, whatever, but you've been. No, I saw that. Yeah, you've been on the cusp of winning a few times this year. Far up as second place, moving forward, and then just shit happens. So, what do you think is going to take for you to get a win? I don't care about third, fifth with you. You've been here long enough. I know you're only fighting for first place. So, what do you think it's going to take?
Fucking a start, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. My starts, like last week, not even my starts, bro. Let's just be real here. I have to stay on the bike, bro. I have to stay on the fucking bike. I have to stay on the bike. I gotta stay consistent, and I gotta get out of my head. I gotta stop because I have a problem of racing backwards. Like sometimes if somebody's too far in front of me, I'm worried about who's behind me. You get what I'm saying? Thunder Valley, it wasn't like that. I don't know. I guess like kind of like what Barry said. Like since everybody knows the tracks, it's just like grind mode, so like the nerves get up a little bit more. But other than that, I feel like as long as I just ride how I know how to ride, and this track feels kind of like another Thunder Valley to me, like the way the soil feels and shit. So tomorrow, I'm pretty confident in myself. I don't want to set out and say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get a win, but I feel like I could be up there. Right now, I'm running a 136. That's my 136. That's my fastest time. 137s, 138s as a consistent time. So if I could just ride like how I'm supposed to ride, I think I could be up there.
Got you. So crashing for sure is the thing that's going to send us backwards, 100%.
Yeah.
You feel like if you cut off the crashing and then you focus maybe just on putting in the laps and not necessarily on who's in front of you or who's in back of you, that you'll just find yourself at the front.
Yeah, because last week, man, I like if who's watching, if they go back and look at my GoPro footage, I was reeling in people in front of me all moto, and I would just have like some sort of dumbass crash or reset that would just set me back. Not necessarily the bike, because the bike feels good. It's more just me. It's just me in my own head, and for the ones that don't race it and just probably play the game normally, it's different from an online race. Online race, I can tell you, he's seen me beat fast 450 riders in an online lobby with no problem. But it's these 30 minutes that just get draining sometimes, and especially when you're in no man's land, it fucks with you.
I'll tell you right now, the 30-minute motos, like, I know that people at home, everybody just watching, they don't realize, like, I will be, no matter what place I'm in, no matter how I'm doing, right? I'm always trying my absolute hardest, no matter what. Some of it's to my own detriment, and some of it is beneficial, right? But like I will be literally wiping sweat from my eyes because it just drips over time. I'll be in the air wiping my hands off of these controllers because it's as much physical as it is mental situation to do 30+2, and those online lobbies are nothing, right? You think those are fun and they're cool and they're intense and like, oh, let me go fast, but doing 30 minutes plus 2, just do one. Just throw the AI on, do a 30-minute moto, and just go for it, because what you guys don't realize is that the fastest person on the planet can get broken down over 30 minutes plus 2 at this game. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not an outdoors person. Okay, this is my first series of being on outdoors, and I'm learning that outdoors, honestly, unless you're in first place, it's not very fun. Okay, it's cool, but it's not fun. If you're in 5th, 7th, 3rd, 12th, this shit ain't fun. Okay, it's gonna be like, enjoy the suck, sit in that fucking suffer and go through it. And I hope that just everybody, if you're not going to do a 30-minute plus two, you just take our word for it that so much hard work goes into just not throwing your fucking controller through a goddamn window and just saying, fuck this league, fuck this game, fuck this shit. Because it really gets like that, Bobby.
Yeah, and like we get that this isn't MX bikes, this isn't MX sim. We get that. We get that it's arcadey, but like Skirt said, go put it on. Go put the AI on Legends. Go put the deformation on Strong. Let them get a lap ahead of you, and then do 30 minutes, and then tell me how you feel.
Hell yeah,
That
100%.
But going 8-8 last week, not gonna lie, it kind of humbled me a bit, man. I mean, I've been eighth in the series before, but last week, I'm sure whoever came from your page to watch my page, I let so many passes and so many positions go by me. I had some things change with my setup, and I had to change it back for Moto 2. But even then, it wasn't enough for me to get used to it. Here, I feel a little bit better. I've had a little bit more seat time, had a little bit more track time. Working with the team very closely, making sure I'm ready and they're ready too. Because Chaparral, we just made factory like a couple days ago. So
yeah.
Man, I just want to do better than the eighth. I know I can be up there up front. I know I can. So as long as we get a good start and we stay up, I know I can be up there. Because I battled with KC. I battled with KC during the week. I battled with Blur during the week. Me and Hemi, we go at it all the time. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be up front. Jake, me and him battle. Me and him had a crazy battle at Fox. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be up there.
No, I agree. And that's why I asked you, like, originally, like, what's it going to take to get a win? Because I've already seen you go from as good as second place to as bad as 10th place. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I already know that you got it, and I was just curious about what it's going to take to get to that top box. I don't know if you're comfortable with sharing your settings, but I will ask you just one simple question. For races tomorrow, are you going to go tires plus 2 or tires plus 3?
I'm gonna be honest with you, probably plus three because like plus 2 is good, but like late nose motos, man, like Skirt, like that shit gets slippery, and then it's like sometimes grip 2 is just not enough for the way that I want to ride. I've softened up my suspension a bit. I usually run like as I fall on stream. I usually run like a hard suspension
You
setting. I have to
definitely fell
clean
on
that up.
stream for sure.
But yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. It's really more myself. The bike's good, the team is good, competition stiff. I'm up there with them on the leaderboards and stuff, but that shit doesn't matter come Sunday. So hopefully, if I can just put it together tomorrow. And why do I keep fucking getting reset? And
Bro, that's weird. I've seen nobody get reset there. I've seen you get reset there like 4 times. That's weird.
Bro.
That is weird. Anyways, no, I agree. Traction 3, it might not be the fastest in the first 15 minutes, but it'll save you in the last 15 minutes for sure. Yeah, so I'm going Traction 3 for sure, both motos. I'm not even going to chance it. That's just what I'm running.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody though. Shout out to everybody watching. Tune in, man. Racing is crazy. Both classes, man. Man, just if you think it's easy, man, come try it. Like, come try it. It'll definitely take a toll on you. I think we're one of the only leagues that do actually 30-minute motos for outdoors. Most of them do just 15, and that's it. So it takes a toll on somebody to do a full 33, 34-minute moto because we let all the racers finish here. So it's some riders are having 32-minute motos, some are having 36, 37. So it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
It is crazy. And with that, I will go ahead and say thank you for everybody for joining us. Tune in tomorrow, round 7, Springcreek. We're having the July 4th representation. That's why all of our teammates were in red, white, and blue. Barry's bitch ass was all in black, but that's because he wants to bomb Iran. And so we're going to let that slide, okay? I want you to know that we appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, give me some goddamn subscriptions because we're trying to get that bag. I want to thank Bobby for being on. I want to thank TC for being on, Jake for being on, Bobby for being on, everybody who I didn't mention. Thank you for being on. We got Cuzzo, we got Lightning, we got a bunch of new writers. So this is going up. Tomorrow's going to be an epic race, and I appreciate every single one of you for joining the live because, you guys are helping making history because tomorrow's going to be an absolute banger of a race. So that's it. Enough from me. I've yapped enough. It's been 2 hours. This live needs to end. So I will tell you guys, I appreciate you. Take care of each other, and skirt out.
That was lit.